YouTube, what is good? We are back, starting the week off on a great note, as you can see. Let's start off up here. We got a couple pairs of ones, one zooms, which I never thought we'd sell, so that's nice. We got the Jordan 1 low backboard. That's a good one for sure. That kind of goes for a little bit of bread if you can sell it. Got the Ama 2s. Shouts to everyone who watched the recent flea market video because I grabbed those in that video. And usually when I do my videos, something hasn't sold, I kind of drop the price. So drop the price and they ended up getting a really good offer, so I accepted it. Speaking of 2s, the black cement 2s, me personally, I think that's a good shoe. I know it's not an OG colorway, but you know, if you like 2s and you like an everyday sneaker, I think that's a good one. Speaking of everyday sneakers, you guys know how we feel about Reimagine 3s, great shoe. Craft 4, Photon Dust, Canyon 4s, 12 women's, 10.5 men's. Another Blue Military used. Said it once or twice about how for some reason the used pairs sell a lot quicker and better than the new pairs. Oxidized, used as well, going out pretty quick. SB4, shouts to the dude who was hitting us up on eBay about those. Greatly appreciate the support. Ama 5, Sail 5s, Razor Blue, and we got the black Oreo 6s. That was my size. I thought about keeping them, but I got way too many shoes, so they ended up selling pretty quick. Shadow 10s, that's one of my favorite 10s, and again, it's just a great pair right there, one of the OG classics. Jubilees, Space Jam 11 lows. I said it once about how I think that's a good shoe. Nice little SB lineup right there. Trainers, DB Vomeros, great pair. As you can see, they got the purple laces in them. That pair includes everything, patches, the laces, all that stuff, so it's nice to see those go out. 97s next to some Blazer lows. Yeezy Foams, that was a time. Those glow in the dark as well. Sock darts, speaking of sock darts, that was a time. Let's talk about these jerseys right here. 3 great vintage Mitchell & Ness pieces, 2 hats, a lot of no box pairs there. Gotta talk about the Air Max DN, because again, guys, that's one of my favorite pairs to wear every day. I pretty much dogged my black and pink pair, so I gotta whip out a different colorway because you guys are gonna start gunning me about that. Air Unlimiteds, grab those in the storage locker video. Shouts to everyone who watched that one. Go to the front row. Alexander McQueen's, we don't usually take designer, but if it makes sense, it makes sense. Took those in, they're going out fast. 2 Yeezys next to these awesome Asics, which I never saw before until they came in. I think that's a pretty cool colorway. Speaking of cool colorway, the Anthony Edwards, good all-star sneaker next to the LeBron 10. I don't even know what those are called, like Yellow Diamond or something like that. Start off at the top here. Awesome Scott Rowland Phillies jersey, Pirates Stargell jersey, AI, LeBron James, Alonzo Mourning. I get donkey of the day because this guy was asking me to do measurements like 5 different times, asked like 100 different questions, huge paragraphs, and I really figured he wasn't going to end up paying, but after a few days, finally we got paid. That's an $800 jersey. I might as well lift this up real quick because it's just something you don't see every day, man. Alonzo Mourning, size 50, as you can see, it's the NBA commemorative collection, 1993, 1994, something literally you never ever see. We actually have this in a Larry Johnson Grandmama, same colorway, and I think I might actually have it at home in a Derek Coleman Nets. So again, if you ever see these out there, price is crazy, just know why. Very rare item right there. Got the Tennessee Titans, awesome vintage tee next to the Eli Manning. I feel like Eli Manning is one of those Giants players that always sells. I feel like Eli Manning sells better than Daniel Jones. Any other Giants player, I feel like anytime we get an Eli Manning jersey, especially stitched, it sells. Pacheco and Watt, shouts to everyone again who watched the recent flea market video. You guys saw my struggle buying all those jerseys, and I can say that 50 jerseys in 2 boxes is a lot heavier than you guys think. A lot of you guys were out there commenting like, oh, it's 2 pounds. Try it, man. I was walking far. Can't forget about the Zach Thomas, I believe, Miami Dolphins, and boom, that's about it for me for the jerseys and orders. Berwin, Jake, anything else about the orders?
What's up, guys? Good to be back. I was on vacation last week in Cape Cod, so took a little time off. That was nice. Tried to step away from my business a little as well, even though it's crazy when you run your own business. You know, it's like you're never really off. Even if you're on the beach, you're always doing something. But it's nice to get away. Of course, nice to be back too. Come back to a great batch of orders here. You know, a lot of new stuff has been selling, honestly. I've been looking on the eBay. I was looking last week too. We have a great variety of new and used, but we have a lot of new stuff selling. I was surprised. I saw the Pine Green 4s, obviously the SB4s. It's a great shoe. I love seeing those go out because it feels like we can never keep them in store, honestly. But I was surprised to see the price on those. I don't know if the price has dropped a lot or it's just because I have a bigger size, so that's more expensive. Yeah, I think that sold just for like a little over 400. So like, you know, it's definitely surprising to see where the market goes nowadays. You know, summertime it can get a little weird too because people are out and about spending their money on vacations and different things. But a couple other nice 4s there. Of course, we got the military blue 4s. Those are always going out. And we got the purple Canyon 4s, which I always thought was that the release was a little overlooked. I mean, it was a women's release. least. So I think that kind of does something to shoes sometimes. Very cool shoe. You know, people try and compare it to, I think, like the Travis Scott Friends and Family Purple Force, and so I think that was like the poor man's Friends and Family. Vomeros, the Dorenbeckers, that's a great shoe. Obviously, I've talked about sometimes, you know, getting your value for money. And although that shoe does go for a lot, you do get a lot of cool stuff with it. So if you can get all the different colored laces and the patches with that, that's very cool. Very cool shoe, very bright, very unique. Burren does have a pair, and I think he wears them very well. I don't think I could rock a shoe that's that bright, but very cool. Also, we got designer. You know, we always say we don't buy designer, and I feel like we've been selling a lot. We've been taking in, you know, a couple pairs here and there if the price is right. I normally really don't like designer shoes, but those are pretty clean. I feel like the red and white colorway is pretty sick, so can't complain there. Obviously, you know, designer is not our bread and butter. If we can buy it for the right price and move it fairly quickly, there's nothing wrong with having that. And then I don't usually talk about the jerseys, but very nice variety of jerseys. Obviously touched on everything because he knows a lot more about them than I do, but it's just nice to see a variety of jerseys going out. You know, summertime it feels like jersey season. Everyone wants to have something, you know, nice short sleeve, or even like a basketball jersey, no sleeve, go to wear when it's hot out. Right now is it's kind of a dull time in sports. It's like Copa America and Euro for soccer just wrapped up, and then we got really nothing else going on. I think everyone's kind of fiending for something to start. Premier League doesn't start till like late August, and then, you know, that's where we're figuring out like fantasy drafts and all that. So of course, happy to be back. Happy that all these orders are going out, and let's see what Burren has to say.
The SB4s, like the guy said, not surprised those went out the way they did. These SBs right here, I feel like those don't get enough love, especially with the pack that it came with. Talking to Jordan about them whenever we get those in, like that's probably my favorite color, just because of how loud it is. Again, that pack doesn't get enough love, so shout out to everybody about that. The AEs, crazy how the hype is on those right now. I believe my size is one of those sizes that fortunately sitting at foot sites and Foot Lockers and shoe stores out there, just because there's a smaller size, but the bigger sizes, I want to say like the baller sizes, tend to sell like a lot more. And this is probably one of my favorite colorways. I did for what he has to come with the brand, and he's also doing this thing on USA Basketball, which is crazy. I'm not really surprised, but at the same time, you know, everyone talks big about Ant right now and the way he's been playing, so we'll see how he does in the Olympics. These Asics right here next to the Joe Fresh goods is beautiful. There's a lot of details that get overlooked on that shoe specifically, just because I think it's a collab with Hidden NY, or I could be wrong, but super fire on that one. And of course the Joe Fresh goods, I believe that's the last one of the pack that we've had that sold, so shout out to everybody about that. Vomeros, love those, love how crazy loud they are and all the stuff that it comes with. And again, I gotta shout out the guys because they are doing their thing with the jerseys. I think this is the most amount of jerseys I've seen go out in a while, so this is great, especially on a Tuesday. And anyone out there that has a size 8 in the Air Unlimiteds, hit us up.
Jake mentioned fantasy football. I'm gonna try to reach out to everyone who was in it last year and the year before and all that. Guys, if you want to be in the fantasy football, hit us up. We're gonna try to do an in-store draft for at least one of the leagues, the end of August, maybe beginning of September. But obviously, we're very busy here, so you know, if you guys are down, make sure you send that payment through, secure your spot, and we'll get it cracking. Another thing, we will be at Got Soul August 10th and 11th. We won't be here. It's a Saturday and Sunday. Guys, you're gonna want to go to this event. If you're into sneakers, vintage, haggling, negotiation, trading, buying, selling, this is where you want to be. It's in our backyard at the Meadowlands. So again, pull up. We're gonna have a table. We're gonna be buying. Who knows what else we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be there both days. So again, if you're looking for the more chill day to go, I'd say go on Sunday. Saturday's probably gonna be a lot more busy, but again, should be a great event. Meadowlands is always crazy, and we always find a lot of good stuff. Other than that, we got a ton of stuff to do, including packing up all these ASAP. So let's do that and see what happens today.
Do whatever.
So you said you want them appraised?
I want to sell them. I want to sell them today if possible. Yeah, and then I have the Spider-Man OG.
Do you have any prices in mind that you're looking for?
I mean, these were 1,000. Considering they're in as good of condition when I got them, I would want like at least 800 for them, around 800.
Yeah, this is not good condition.
What do you mean?
Like all the stars are literally gone from the front and the back. So I don't know exactly like where you got them, and
I got them from
for 1,000.
Yeah.
And they look like that.
Yeah.
It's terrible, man. Honestly,
that's great. Good to know.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Crazy. Yeah.
Damn. So you're saying I got ripped off? I mean, especially because the box was broken too, and there was a couple factors, man. Online, they're going for 1,500 for the 9.5s. I had checked everything for used; they're probably around 1,000. So I would want 800 for them.
So someone has them listed for 1,500. Last sale was 1,200.
Yeah, that's for new though.
No, yeah, but think about it. Like if last sale was 1,200 and you're paying 1,000 for all the stars being gone, it's just like very difficult.
All of the stars are gone, or just literally right here, and then they're still there all across the front and on the back here as well.
No, they're not.
What do you mean?
Like, that doesn't mean the stars are there.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not necessarily trying to. I came here because a friend of mine says he comes to you guys all the time.
I'm just trying to see the difference.
Yeah,
like you can really feel it.
Yeah.
Have you tried to sell them on your own?
No, I came here first because, again, a friend of mine, Corey Brown, I don't know if you know him specifically, but he said he comes here all the time.
Yeah. I would suggest maybe trying to sell them on your own first. Did you have anything in mind for these?
I mean, these are super used, brother. These are just the OGs at like $100 for them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We could look into these. These just being.
Oh, you wouldn't even buy these?
I mean, we would buy them, but I don't think we'd come close to where you're at.
What are you willing to offer for them?
Like maybe 5.
You can't meet me at 7? Bro, just because I know how much you could sell them for, in a sense.
Do you?
Right?
Do you?
In a sense, yeah, I do.
Gotcha.
I would like to think so. I mean, just because I did a good amount of research online before coming here.
So that's why I said like just try to sell them on your own online.
Yeah.
Clean them up, put them on eBay. Go. You might be able to get that. I have no idea, but
yeah, no, for sure.
like they are super expensive shoe, but they're used Air Forces. Like Air Forces used just like don't look good. You know
Appreciate
what I mean?
you diminishing the value for me.
Yeah.
All good, brother. Whatever you say.
I mean, hey, I could be wrong. Like I'm saying, like you put them up online, you might be able to get.
You know better than I do, man. You seem pretty adamant on not wanting to add value to them or see them as valuable. I know they're valuable shoes.
I'm not saying they're not valuable.
Yeah.
Just look at them. Like
I recognize.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Like,
I should have washed the bottom of them.
yeah,
before I
it's
came
just
here.
they're very used. So you said 100 on these?
I mean, I bought them for 1,000. So I just feel like they're so used at this point. How much do you feel you could resell them for? I saw online they're like $575.
Do you have any means to sell them? Like,
what do you mean, like online?
eBay,
Dude, I'm not a shoe
Go.
seller, man. This is my first time trying to do this stuff. I'm just
Gotcha.
in a situation where I feel like I shouldn't be holding on to these things.
just because it might be worth trying if you haven't.
I've never done it before. I kind of felt like it would be smarter to sell to someone who knows what they're doing. But I also don't want to get ripped off or treated. And you're telling me I already did, so I wouldn't want that to happen twice.
Yeah. I don't know for a fact
Yeah.
if I'm right or wrong, right? Which,
I understand.
It's
But
always
I still
a
spent
gamble.
1,000 on them, so then
Yeah.
tell me like they're worth like 500. It's kind of crazy. I mean, what about?
Well, that's what I'd be willing to pay because I have to make money, right?
Of course.
So
yeah,
like
how much-
I can't sell them for 1,000. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I can list them for 1,000. They could sit there.
Would you do 650 for them? Just because I'm kind of in a situation where I'm trying to get money today for it.
Gotcha. And when you got them, they were like they were in the similar condition.
Honest to God, bro, I must have been stupid because I didn't even ask about the bottom. I didn't ask about anything. I just wanted these shoes.
Yeah.
I came up in
Fire,
gambling.
yeah.
I came up in blackjack, and I was like, all right, I gotta do something, treat myself. And then I realized how stupid it was. So.
I mean, it's a great shoe.
But they don't fit me either way. I got the things to keep from creasing to try to add
the
space
Air Forces,
inside.
yeah.
But yeah.
And this you got new, right?
Yeah. I bought these new. They were like $700, and I paid an extra $300 to have them shipped the next day because I was really impulsive.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I have no shame in it. It was a bunch of stupid purchases. I really like these shoes.
I mean, these like at a time did go for that.
Yeah.
And again, like these do go for more than 1,000.
Yeah.
It's hard to say if they ripped you off per se. I just think they're very used for 1,000. That's all.
Could you do both of them together for $700?
I'd probably be stuck at 5 on these. If you want to leave them with us and us try to sell them for you, we could try to get you more. But
I don't want to put you through anything like that. That also just seems like it would be a waste of time. I don't want to like drive around though. I am pretty like in the position where I want to sell them right now.
yeah,
So,
I got you.
for both of these together, you gonna do 700?
I could. I'd probably be at 5 on these. And possibly 100 on these. You said I could look into these. They are pretty cocked out.
They're fucked up, yeah, for sure.
But they do go for a lot.
No, I love those shoes, man. For sure. I don't want to sell them, to be fair. Look at the shoes I'm wearing, dude. These are
Yeah.
fake, though. That's the
Really?
difference. Yeah, I got these from China. I ordered these online for $26.
Damn.
At this point, I don't see a point in owning real shit. Because when I wore these, the one time I did, someone accused me of them being fake. And I was like, what's the point of spending all this money if they're still going to think they're fake anyway?
Yeah, people always complain about something. You said you haven't tried to bring them anywhere else?
No, you're the first and only people I've done. Honest to God.
I mean, just for your sake, it might be worth it. Like, I'm not trying to, like, I want you to get the most
I know, bro. I'm
possible.
I came here off a recommendation, not like based off of research online of where's the best place to sell shoes. I came from someone that buys from you guys a lot.
Yeah.
So I would kind of want to keep that relationship. You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
I come back here for the next pair of sneakers. I'd rather this be the place I'm working with instead of driving all over going to New Rochelle and shit. Yeah. I'm 20 minutes away.
Yeah, what's up? I think that's probably where I'd max out on these, honestly, just because of the wear on them.
And then for these, you can't go over 100?
Probably not. Probably. I don't even know if I'd want to do 100, but considering these, I'd do 6 total if you want.
Let's do it, man. I'm in a bad position.
That's cool.
I appreciate it.
Gotcha. Give me one.
It is what it is, brother.
You get them recently, or you had them for a minute?
No, I've had them for about a year.
Oh. Maybe they weren't as worn when you paid $1,000, which makes sense.
No, but I'm telling you, I wore these maybe 3 times, and it was never like rough terrain, or I was always indoor.
Really?
Yeah, I really tried to keep these clean.
Gotcha. What way of payment do you have? You could take one of those.
Zelle, or what do you want to do?
Zelle should be okay. Just give me one.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Got it. Appreciate you.
Yeah, anytime. So I guess we'll review real quick. First off, I highly doubt that when he got them, they looked like this, right? They are very ran down on the bottoms, but it is a Tiffany Air Force One. I don't really know what else to say. These are super chopped for sure.
Respect though, because he said he got those brand new, so like.
Yeah, I always like to tell people, especially in these situations, you need to try to sell these on your own, right? Will we get $1,000? I have no idea. Will we get 8? Will we get 6? Will I get 12? I don't know. It's a gamble. At the end of the day, I have no idea what exactly we'll get for these. It's not a shoe that comes in everyday use. It's one of those things that we're taking a gamble on, especially being so chopped. Like, I don't even want to sell these in store. Like, I'd want to sell these on GOAT or a platform where it can't even trace back to me because they're so chopped that I feel bad selling someone a $800 to $1,000 pair like this. Similar situation there. I do know that these hopefully will get $150 for, even in this condition, but it's a similar situation. Guys, try to sell your shoes on your own, especially in today's market. If you pay $1,000 from a store for a used pair, maybe go back and see what they'll pay you, right? Maybe they'll pay more. Obviously, you didn't want to shop them around. Like, I have no problem. Like, literally, I think I said 3 times to him, hey, try on your own, shop them around. Did you bring them anywhere else? Because I low-key didn't want them. Sounds stupid because I feel like obviously we're going to make money. That's the plan. Just looking at the market and how there's not really many available, but how many people want to buy these super chopped? I don't know. We're going to find out. Yeah, I don't think they were in this condition when he bought them. It just doesn't make sense. He said he had them for like a year or so. Obviously, within a year's time, you have a lot of time to wear your shoes, which I hope he did. I mean, honestly, what would you pay?
I mean, like in this condition, it's just, you just don't know.
Yeah, it's like, it's a gamble. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not like we get these beat up every day. At the end of the day, it is an expensive Air Force One. In all honesty, if you buy something for $1,000 and you use it and then try to sell it, getting back half of your investment isn't even terrible, right? Like, we can't guarantee how many times you actually use the shoes. I mean, again, it's an offer. It's not like I said you're not going to get more elsewhere. Yeah. You can't get $700 on your own. I really said a couple times, like, you can try to sell them on your own. You could shop them around. Maybe you can get more. But obviously, he didn't want to go through that hassle. And that's the other thing. Obviously, it's a hassle-free experience to come into a store and sell your stuff and get cash just like that.
Yeah, $500 for a pair of shoes, like
that look like that
in any market. Yeah,
that look like that, and $100 for a pair that looks like this. Yeah. I mean, we just got 2 pairs in. One of them is the Supreme SBs. Spoke about these, how we lost a lot of money on them. This is a used pair, so hopefully we can make a little bit of money on them. And then this one we kind of paid a little higher on. Don't see them too often. The Travis Scott SB, size 10.5. 2 good pairs that we got to clean up. Hopefully we can sell them somewhat quickly. I know this pair is definitely a higher tier item, so I'm hoping that you know, we can list it and at least get some offers, maybe some trade offers. I know we didn't get too much content today, so I kind of want to speak about this pair. It was a pair that I took in on trade, I believe. Just kind of like no interest on them so far. Maybe we have them priced too high right now. I'm going to check the market on them because I don't know if it's changed or whatnot, but the highest offer I've gotten is like $150 less than I paid for them. On GOAT, they're $485. These are called the Soleil Bembry Pollux Juniper Guavas 2024. I guess this is the first rendition of this shoe. One thing I can say about this shoe, as you can see by the box, is they are huge. This is a size 12. Not only are they huge, but they are very heavy. So it's definitely something different. Like, literally the bottoms are super heavy. I kind of thought that the bottoms like came off and you can kind of put them back on. Like, let's say wear them outside, then when you come inside, take the bottoms off and wear this as a slipper. But I don't think that is the case. I don't know how they run. I'm not gonna try them on, but again, they're just super heavy. Literally, I think each of these probably like 3 pounds each at least. If I had a scale, I'd weigh them. But they're cool. Materials are awesome. I'd assume they're super comfortable. This is like a rubbery material, but it feels kind of suede-like, even though it's rubber, which sounds crazy. We got the inner sock. We got this rock insole that looks like the insole to the Soleil Bembry literal Crocs. So obviously this is a Croc product as well. So I'm trying to see if I can get the insole out without ruining the shoe. But yeah, it is stuck in there. I don't know if you can get that. It has that same pattern, which is super comfortable. I'd assume these are just, you know, for being comfortable, like walking through the woods or something. I really have no idea. Will they make a bunch more of these? I don't know. I haven't really kept up with it. I didn't even know that these kind of came out. And we have them on eBay for like 500. That seems to be roughly what they're going for. Haven't really gotten any offers on them. I felt like I might as well get some content out of it. I know we did a TikTok, but again, it's been slow today, so I feel like we're gonna, you know, at least talk about these while we have a second. And yeah, other than that, we bought these 2 pairs that we're gonna bring over to the guys. Hopefully they can clean them up and get them listed. You know, it might be done for the day.
Yeah, I got given this.
Oh, you called about
for free, and I'm pretty sure this is like how it comes. It's just these pop, like the bottom tape popped off. I got given it for free, and I only like looked in it to see all the, like the pieces were there.
Yeah, I hear you.
It sells for 100. Like I saw shitty boxes selling for 160, like beat up boxes. I'm not gonna put this on the glass. But I bought this for $300. It's like a real lightsaber from Disney.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I'm just trying to get it off. Yeah. I work a deal, obviously. I got that for free, so I mean, I'll let it go for the low. I know the man said 70 on the phone, but he said he wanted to see it in person, obviously,
yeah,
first.
it's kind of like dinged up, you know. Like I said, I just...
Here, let me show.
No, yeah.
I saw like completely destroyed boxes selling for 150. Like this, I consider this in good shape compared to what I saw. See this one right here? That's like beat up at top.
Yeah.
And that one sold for 139.
That's probably factory sealed. That's the thing. Like once it's open, like a lot of collectors don't want to. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
This is just a bunch of jerseys, or?
Nah, there's clothes in there, like babe shirts and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. What are you asking for the Yeezys?
What do you think? I'm not gonna let him go unless I can get together like a solid number. Not like crazy, obviously, to use, but over 100 at least.
Okay, honestly, if you're over 100, I'd probably pass just because I'm pretty sure they're like brand new, like $250.
Are they? Damn. I got them for like 3, but yeah, that was like a year ago.
Yeah, it's just like they were with the restocks and stuff.
What would you be at? What are you thinking? I was just trying to. I had a whole nother bag of clothes. I probably brought these through before too.
What are you looking for in a lightsaber?
I bought it for 300. I would let it go for like 75. Literally.
Gotcha.
I mean, it is 300 brand news, but it's not in box, obviously, but still in great condition. Yeah, of course. I think it comes apart too. Like when you first get it, you can like put it together. You know, like feel like you're a Jedi. I'm big on Star Wars, so when I saw that in stores, I couldn't resist. But
yeah. So that now it's off.
Yeah, that's the on-off, and then like you hold this button right here for like. It like makes it look like it's like contact, you know what I'm saying? And then when you actually do hit
it,
you
turn it red, or is it just only green?
It's the Luke Skywalker version. Like they have different lightsabers for each person, but that's the Luke Skywalker one specifically.
All right, I'm gonna put it back in the case. I don't want to fuck it up. Yeah. Let me see what's up with that. And obviously, you're just looking for cash for everything, right?
Yeah, if you could, bro. That'd be awesome.
Now, is this like called anything specifically, like?
What, the lightsaber?
Yeah.
I think it's just I know that it's made by Disney, like.
Yeah. Hasbro.
Luke Skywalker. This is it right here. Came in that, like, that's exactly it right there. Star Wars Black Series.
Black Series,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Elite. Yeah, Elite lightsaber Hasbro. That's it for sure.
Is
That's
it
what
like
I got.
rechargeable, or you can like put batteries?
Batteries, yeah. So this bottom part twists off.
Gotcha.
You take this out and you put the batteries in there.
Sweet, cool. Clothes is pretty cool. There's no pass. We got a lot of clothes right now.
Yeah, I figured. If there's anything you like, I mean, if you're gonna buy something, like, you know what I'm saying, I could throw it in for like a couple $5, not even, you know, if you want it.
But obviously you'd want more than that for like the babe shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I paid probably like $100 for each shirt, which I know it's expensive, but obviously it's used. Yeah. You interested in the top?
Anything in mind for this? I don't think it goes for much.
Nah, I think it sells like 35 brand new or something. $30. I mean, what do you want it for? $10?
Is it what they're on eBay for?
Would you do 10? Or?
I don't think. These you said like you need 100 or more. Got you. So you might want to hold these because honestly I don't think I could do that.
I got you.
I don't know. This is weird stuff that I don't usually buy. So I mean, you tell me kind of the best you want to do on these two pieces.
Could you do 100 for the both? Because this is 200 retail.
No, yeah, I understand.
But like I know it's. I mean, I think this is considered factory seal because everything's still.
Nah, once it's like
open
this,
like that.
yeah,
Okay. I'm not too familiar either, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. But I know all that's still in like its original packaging, like the instructions and everything's still in there inside of it.
And all of these are sealed?
Yeah, all those are sealed, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I thought, like if you consider it basically brand new, but
No, like
I get what you're saying.
some people just buy them to like keep them in the crib in the box, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you value the this at?
I mean, you tell me. You know more about used babe shirts. What do they usually like? What do you usually buy them at?
I don't know. We don't really buy a lot of them. That's what I'm trying to think kind of where I want to be.
Would you do like 25 for it? I'm sure you could sell it for like 50, 60.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean on eBay maybe, but after fees, I'd probably be at like 100 for all this stuff here.
With the lightsaber?
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it.
Think you could do 125 with the lightsaber? Because then I kind of be at like, I mean, yeah, I bought that for a good amount, and like this 70 and then this and that. Can you do 125 at least?
I mean, if it was store credit, yeah, just cash. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do with the light. I'm just gonna leave it.
I mean,
in the
bro,
store.
people walk in,
No,
see
I
that
know,
shit, everybody's
maybe.
gonna probably start being like, yo,
I know.
start picking this
That's
shit
what I'm
up.
saying. Which is like a good and
You
bad
gotta get a
thing.
red one too, and then have people dueling up. Duel for the free pair of cakes.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. But yeah, it's just like I really don't know.
You do 120? Since we do block bit, I'll throw in the hat too.
Nah, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to
I
throw
will.
the hat. No, it's cool.
You could do 120. So you know I'll be back with more crazy stuff in the future.
What's up, man? I'll flip 100, 120, a coin flip. But I really, it's like I don't really want this stuff that bad, honestly.
100 or 120?
Yeah.
That's it. Or can you do 100 or 125 coin flip?
I low-key don't want to pay 120,
Alright,
so I'm
let's
trying
just
to.
do- let's
I'm
do
trying
100 or
to
120. I'm cool with
give
that.
you the.
So it's for this right here,
Yeah.
right, my boy? Okay.
I mean, I don't know what the lowest on the Yeezys is, but if you're like,
I mean, what's the highest you would go? Personally, you can be straight up with me.
probably like the 50 range. So
50? Yeah, I'll just hold them then, because
Gotcha.
I'll still probably wear them.
And you said you checked to see if all the packs are in here.
100%. Yeah.
Got you. And then instructions are in here too.
Yeah, you can check if you want. It's like a big,
It's cool.
big like booklet looking thing.
You're calling in the air?
Yeah. Tails. Oh! God damn it.
You know what I read recently too? That if you start to flip on the side that you want, it's
Opposite.
chance of you getting that.
no, it's a higher chance of you
Yeah.
getting that side.
Oh, is it?
So when you saw the tails and you said tails, I was like, damn, maybe you saw that.
No, I didn't. I just
What?
last time I did a coin flip, I went heads and I hit it, so I was like, I don't think I can double up on heads.
Yeah, I
though.
hear you.
But that's cool.
What's the best way of payment?
Can you pay cash?
Maybe, I don't know. Let me see.
If not, I could take Venmo or some shit like that. That was fun, though. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you, man.
Pleasure talking with you.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Good seeing you always. Yeah, I mean, I know you'll figure something out with this shit.
Alright guys, didn't get this on camera, but we might as well talk about it because we didn't get much footage today. The Hokas, SBs, these are cool, but they don't go for anything. Speaking about don't go for anything / are cool, these might go for something. It's a size 1. So if you're watching this video and you want to get your son or daughter fresh, hit us up. These look awesome to me. They remind me of a shark. They're called the X-Rays Fire Red 3s. Sad to see that these shoes aren't going for too much, but I'm glad we can get them for the low ski so we can sell them for the retail ski. Bad bunnies don't want to open that box. I'll open this box though. These CPFMs are pretty cool. I feel like this is the first white pair we got in, or maybe we got one and we sold it. I don't know. We definitely got black pairs in, but the white pair, last but not least, Clark's Adidas, which are, you know, holding a little bit of weight. I had a friend of mine who went overseas recently and he told me like no one's wearing Nike out there. It's all Adidas, Hoka. So yeah, Nike stock. I'm still buying Nike stock even though it's not really going up. It might keep going down. I don't know, but it's at a very low point right now. So if you're a Nike boy like me, you might keep buying stock. Other than that, it's been one of those days. Didn't really do much buying today, which is great because honestly, I don't really want to buy much. And then I just spent over $1,000 on this stuff. But that's how it goes. Everyone wants to go home. One and done. All right, guy. Well, it's not a good sign. I do have the bronze on, but let me tell you real quick, if I get 15 threes in Summer League, I'm hitting at least 1, and I'm not even joking. All right, here we go. See you guys tomorrow.
Oh.
YouTube, what is good? We're back. We have most of the orders for today. There are a couple of things we gotta find, but let's talk about what we got right here. Origin stories. Those are super smoked, but if you're out there buying shoes, that's one shoe that even super smoked, I feel like people always buy them. There's a time that shoe was $7,000 to $1,000. Now I think brand new they're like $4,000 to $6,000. But again, for Spider-Man fans, Chicago 1 fans, Jordan 1 fans, definitely a shoe that commands value. Speaking about command value, we got the Bread 4 2019. Again, the Reimagined 4 is just not really doing too well, at least for us. And the 2019 seem to always do well, whether it be used, smoke, brand new. It is what it is. Speaking of shoe that used to do well, doesn't do well, Lightning Force. If you guys watch our videos, I feel like that was one of the first shoes we tried to buy in bulk from all these shows. And even though we might lose money on them, it just brings back memories, and it's great because those are again some of our first videos where we tried to just rack up on these pairs. And we still have a bunch of them. We're taking, you know, slight losses on a lot of them, but it is what it is. We got some good content out of it. DMP6s, that's a sneaker that now if you open them up, they start to get this oxidation issue on the toe cap and on the bottoms of them. I tried to wipe it off on this pair in particular, so I'm hoping they pass because we have a lot of those, especially 11.5, and we're taking pictures of other ones with the oxidation issue because a lot of these pictures were taken like, you know, a year ago, and they didn't have the oxidation issue then. 2 pairs of Jordan 7s that I love a lot, Chambrays and Cardinals. The new Chambrays obviously aren't as nice as the old ones, but the Cardinal 7s I think are a very decent rendition of the old ones considering it's like the same materials as Chambrays. It's kind of a different material going on. We got another pair of Cool Gray 11s. Those are smoked. We got this pair of Trainer Dallas Cowboy. I call them the Barry Sanders. I don't even know if that's like what you should call them, but that's what I call them. It's funny. I got those at a flea market for $10. I had no belief that the guy said $10, but when he did, I was like, wow, definitely gonna make some money there. And we did. 2 great SBs, as you can see, Supremes. I've said it 1,000 times about how much money we lost there. And the Bubbles Powerpuff. I feel like Powerpuff Girl dunks are kind of dying. Not as many people are asking for them or buying them. Even had a dude recently try to trade us a pair for a pair of Supreme SBs, and I was just kind of passed because I just feel like they had their time and it came and went. 700s next to the Hokas. The Hokas we were able to sell for a really good price. I kind of wanted to keep them in store because I felt like that's a shoe that people kind of ask for here and there. Like, hey, do you have Hokas? Hey, do you have runners? Hey, do you have Brooks? Hey, do you have anything comfortable to walk in? But they sold fast. We got the Marvin the Martian shirt. Shouts to Will on selling us a bunch of cool shirts. I feel like I have that one at home as well, but I might bring it in because I feel like it doesn't fit how I like it. And we got the Mookie Betts jersey going out. Still a lot of things to find. Guys, what do you think about the orders or anything else?
First thing that sticks out to me is that Bread 4. I said it before, and it's kind of funny because A's wearing his pair now. The Black Cement is 2018. You know, when the new pairs get reimagined, stuff like that, it's always interesting to see how a pair is going to do. So to see us still be able to sell a Bread 4 from 2019 is still really dope. I feel like that's still probably like, That's probably like one of the hottest retros easily in this store. Like no matter what, we always get that shoe beat, cooked, clean. No matter what, we're still able to sell that shoe even with the reimagined pair. And then like I said, A's wearing his 2018 black cements and bringing a lot of those. So I feel like this is my personal take on it. When the new pair drops, I don't think it's gonna be as good as the old pair. And just seeing pictures of them already, I don't think the leather quality is as good as the 2018. So we have like 5 size 10s on the shelf right now. So I won't be surprised to see those start to go once people start comparing them and doing like their homework on them. So when I look at that Lightning, I always think about Berwin because I remember he really wanted that shoe and he almost dropped the gun and bought them early. And we were like, just hold your horses, wait because they're gonna go down. And they eventually went down. And to see where they're at now, it's pretty crazy. That used to be a really good 4 for us in store. Definitely slowed up. Nonetheless, though, it's still a good 4 to have in store. Those Cardinal 7, I feel like lately, like I don't know what it is. That's a shoe we've been selling like non-stop. Those Incision 7s. Great to see the 7s getting some love. So shout out to the person who bought that. Those Supreme SBs. Again, I think about when we got like 1 or 2 pairs in, and I remember buying a bulk of them like on eBay and everywhere. And then I remember I bought a blue pair, and then we all thought that shoe was gonna go up because the green was super high. And then eventually they started to tank, and now like almost all of them are like around like 500-600. So it's kind of like disgusting to see how drastically they dropped. And the Hokas, just because again, like A said, we do get a lot of people in here asking for comfort. I had a couple women yesterday asking for like comfortable shoes and stuff like that. I was kind of sad we didn't have a Hoka in their size because again, I know we carry that type of stuff, but I think those are probably like breads and stuff like that are good sales. But to me, one of my favorite sales are the stuff that's kind of like out of the normal, like the Hokas and stuff like that, because it just shows our versatility with being able to sell almost anything and everything. One thing we pride ourselves on, so I'm really happy about that. Got that in the other day, able to sell it within like 48 hours. That's super dope. Love seeing the clothing go. Marvin the Martian t-shirt, really dope. Looney Tunes shirt and the Nike Mookie Betts. That jersey super fire. So yeah, shout out to everyone who purchased everything. Like I said, there's a couple more items we gotta get, but solid batch for Thursday.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday.
Thursday.
That's how this week's been going, honestly. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone was safe yesterday in this area. I don't know about the Jersey area, but I know around me there's pretty crazy thunderstorms. I got caught up in a little like construction and like rebuilding traffic today. A nice little batch of orders going out. I know the guys covered a lot of it already, but I always do like to see a couple smoked pairs going out. Nice to see people that are able to enjoy stuff still, even though it's very worn. Jordan touched on the Supreme SBs, and that's definitely a shoe that I have fond memories of, thankfully. I know a lot of people don't because of what they bought them for, but as many L's as I've taken with holding on to stuff for too long and the price dropping significantly, that's a shoe that when I bought it, I was like, you know what, I just want to unload it quick before the price drop. I think I got the blue pair. I paid like 800 or 900 for them and ended up selling them for like 11 or 12. It was a nice quick flip. That's a shoe though that really tanked. It's one of those where it's like, as much as you don't think the shoe is going to drop more and more, it does, and that's unfortunate. But other than that, great batch going out. The Hokas are nice. I've been thinking about getting myself a pair. My mother-in-law was rocking hers the other day, and I was like, man, like maybe I really should hop on the Hoka wave. They seem very comfortable. I haven't been able to try on a pair myself, but maybe this is a sign.
To touch back on what Jordan said about the Lightnings, I was very geeked about that shoe when it came out. Quality isn't as great as the original pair that came out years ago, but nonetheless still a classic sneaker. One thing I don't like about that shoe now is just the fact that you get one water droplet on it and it's pretty much over. But nonetheless, still a great shoe. The yellow really pops on that. The trainers that A got for $10, which is crazy. I always like seeing a mixture of shoes, and then out of nowhere you see a random trainer. It looks like it came out from the 90s. Shout out to whoever bought that. The Hokas, guys touch on it a lot about the fact that we can sell J's and then you got a random pair of Hokas right there. So it's crazy to see. Me being the runner I am now, definitely recommend Hokas, especially if you're trying to get some miles in. Super comfortable. The Supreme SBs, that's probably the worst colorway out of the pack. Kind of surprised it sold fast as it did. In my opinion, I think the green one is definitely better than all of them. And the bubbles, I always say it in every video that we can sell a Power Puff at least a week or 2 weeks after getting them, so not surprised to see that go out. And I've been looking at this Martian tee, and I just noticed that it's from 1996, so 3 years before I was born. So it's a pretty old tee. That tee's older than me, which is crazy. And shout out to everyone who bought off the eBay.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who bought off the eBay. Let's pack up all this stuff, see what happens today.
Try to negotiate.
Yeah, for sure. Now you usually go with us. Alright, so you said all used, right?
Yeah.
And then what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah.
What was the price you had in mind for it?
340 to like 350.
That for everything?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think I was one of the first people to bring out the Joe Freshco 940s in the like black and white colorway.
And I use like that money towards like college.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that's what's up. For sure.
But it's either like college, school, or food. I've just been getting like rare stuff I haven't been using.
Yeah, hey, it's always a good idea, right? If you can get cash for it.
And I always tell someone, it's like, if I really want it back, I will buy it back.
Right, exactly. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, I mean, especially with the market nowadays, it's like a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, and it's also, I've been doing it for like years. It's like, it's not, I got tired of it, it's just picking and choosing how I've always been.
Right. You got some stuff you want to keep, right? And some stuff that you don't mind letting go of.
Yeah.
You put the black laces in yourself?
Yeah.
Nice. That looks good. I haven't really seen it like that. How many personal pairs would you say you have currently?
I stopped counting after 60.
Oh, really? Wow, alright. I mean, that's a lot as it is. So I wasn't too far off. I was at 275 for everything.
275. I was gonna say 275, 280, and what's the chance of doing a coin flip, I guess?
The 275, 280?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you want to do that, that's cool. If you have a coin, we can do that.
I think I dropped it in the car.
Okay, I got one actually. We're good.
Yeah.
I know my lucky coin, so I guess that's good. It's your normal quarter.
Yeah.
Tails. Do you want to call it in the air?
Yeah, I'll call it that.
Alright, cool.
Tails.
Ooh. Ah, there you go. You got it. Tails it is.
I was gonna say, I always go for my like first thoughts.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. That's always how you should do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so 280, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I think I've done sell here before.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll have them sell.
Didn't really get much content today, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get some Friday, Saturday. If not, I hope everyone's enjoying their vacays at the beach, lounging out, enjoying the weather, whatever. I gotta talk about eBay's new thing. They have been doing authenticity guarantee for clothing. This is a piece that got sent back. It is a crew neck from the 80s. It is brand new with the tags. And I guess there was a mark or two that bothered eBay authentication enough to want to send it back. Obviously that's upsetting, but shouts to eBay. I hope it's working out. These, authentication programs for, streetwear and stuff like that. It got me thinking, like, will they ever do jerseys, right? I see a ton of fake jerseys on eBay and they're marked as authentic and they're definitely not. So eBay, if you need someone to help you with that, hit me up. But yeah, I'm literally looking for issues on this one and I can't really find one other than that little mark right there. Other than that, I thought we were pretty explanatory when it came to any issues. So if you're out there selling on eBay, be careful because you don't want to get your stuff sent back. Make sure to take pictures, put a paragraph about how there might be a mark or two, a blemish or whatnot. We also got in this pair right here in a trade. So if you're looking for these, size 10, they will be up there as well. Already got some orders. Erwin's literally wearing a similar A's hat and we sold that A's hat. So I think that's just funny to me. That's about it for me. Anything else, guys?
Pretty much a dead week. Not much going on besides talking about the orders, basically. Not much action in store, but a lot of good sales, honestly, which is really good. So that's like the plus side about this week and summertime. I think it's just hot right now. So a lot of people, I know me, like, I like to wear like low tops, basically stay inside as much as possible. So that's why I'm assuming a lot of people are doing as well. So yeah, not much else, but I wanted to talk about it on Tuesday, but again, we didn't really get much content. NCAA came out. That game is fire. Hyped about it. I could be lying because it's been 10 years. But
You play video games, Jordan?
just NCAA.
Oh, wow.
Just NCAA.
I haven't seen a lot about it.
Pre-ordered it early. My friends and I are really hyped about it. So playing World of Glory lately. They're hearing about Dynasty, but I want to do World of Glory first because that's always been my favorite part about NCAA. And yeah, so that's going to take up my time on the weekends along with fantasy football and NFL this fall. So yeah.
What's up, guys? Been pretty dead this week, as the guys have been saying. That's just how it is sometimes. I feel like come summertime, especially when it's really hot out, everyone's out enjoying the weather as much as they can or on vacation, stuff like that. I feel like, people are just away or staying inside because it's really hot out. It's been like crazy hot this past week. Definitely has an effect on business, but obviously online sales are usually always booming, so that's good. Definitely interesting. I do sell on eBay a lot as well, but not as much clothing, so that's definitely interesting that eBay's doing that as well. I feel like, when eBay starts authenticating new items, as in new categories of stuff, there's going to be some discrepancies in what they authenticate and how they authenticate it. At the end of the day, it's like I feel like we forget that it's humans authenticating it. Not that that's any excuse at all, because there's been a lot of screw ups, but it's just something to keep in mind when this stuff's getting authenticated. It's literally someone like looking at it, just making a decision. So hopefully they can perfect their system as much as possible, because it's people on the other side of it that it's affecting. It affects sales, it affects all these different things. So that's it for me. Yeah, just been dead this week, and we'll see what happens next.
Right. Catch y'all tomorrow.
Well, I don't see
looks crazy. See if I can make it still.
Other than that, one mark.
Oh my god.
They see like marks on. YouTube, what is good? Happy Friday. As you can see, we have a nice batch of orders, couple ones next to the reimagined Bread 4 and a 2019 Bread 4, AF1S, gray cement lows. We got this middle row that's very interesting. Starting off, we got, I believe those are Rucker Park Air Forces, some Dunks, Fuchsia Off-White Vapor Streets, I think they're called. That's a crazy pair right there that never sells. Tom Sachs, Jackie Robinson, size 7. I feel like we sold the Jackie Robinson jersey the other day, Jackie Robinson hat. Now we're selling the Jackie Robinson Air Maxes, so that's nice to see. We got some Stussies, Cool Grays, Tallies. I like those for an Adidas sneaker. Speaking about Adidas, 700s, slides, and some 574s. We got some nice no box stuff. That's actually a 2002 pair of Raptors, which we did say is for a restoration project. So I'm hoping the person reads the description. It seems lately a lot of people don't read the description. Guys, if you're out there looking for items to buy, take a second, just read, right? All the information. Is the shoe new? Is it used? What size? What's the condition? Just read. Very simple. Awesome Jordan jersey, brand new. Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt, the cream Ultra Boost, which I remember back in the day I used to sell a pair in that condition for like $250, and that was like a steal. So crazy how times change. And we got 2 football jerseys. Everyone's getting football fever with the new video games and fantasy football coming up as well. So guys, anything about the orders or anything else?
2 Bread 4s. I feel like I just said it yesterday. The Bread 2019s always sell well for us no matter what. And then right next to it, we have a reimagined pair, which is really, really nice. Whenever you get a used reimagined, I always give it like a week or within a week for it to sell, because I know that shoe's gonna go out really, really fast. Because I literally just told Brian the other day when we got that pair in, actually, I was just like, this shoe's grown on me a little bit more. The more I see it, the more we're getting it in stores. So I'm grown from that shoe. Again, for the price, you can't beat it. AF1S. Those cement gray lows, those are really fire. That's a pair you kind of forget about. Jordan 11 lows don't get enough love in today's day and age, but back in the day, an 11 low was like a big, big deal. So that pair is just really, really nice, because it's not like a cool gray. It's more like a space gray or just a lighter gray. Really, really dope. That pinstripe Ace hat is just super, super fire. Again, I've been really into pinstripe snapbacks lately, so to see that one go, super, super dope. The Raptor 7s, those are cooked, but man, those are really, really beautiful. Like, it looked like MJ actually played in those. It's right next to the MJ jersey, so that's pretty fire. And then the Bulls, the Raider pair, I slept on a pair on Go. Then he had them up for like 90, 100, and I threw a low ball, and I think someone scooped them up right before me. So that's a really, really good pair that I'm looking for. It's really hard to find, but I hope they do that shoe again with the 34 on the back. That'll be like super, super fire. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, just posted that the other day. Really, really happy to see that go, because that one is just really fire. Now, I don't know too much about the band. I do know the band, but like not much about them. But I do know like their shirts are really fire, and they do go for some bread. Some of them, the white with the red logo in the front with the Red Hot Chili Peppers going around, they're super, super fire. And again, just the football jerseys, just love seeing the jerseys go, just because we have a ton of them, and especially like that specific buy. So shout out to everyone who's buying jerseys. If you need jerseys, hit us up, because we have a bunch of them. If you're looking for like TJ Watt, Mahomes, Pacheco, Minka, so Kelsey. So yeah, hit us up.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday for real today, not yesterday. Nice batch of orders going out. One of the guys pointed out the Bread 4s next to each other. Obviously that is, you know, just a nice compare and contrast. I was talking to my friend who, you know, I've been friends with for a long time. Doesn't really know a lot about the sneaker game, but he was asking just about, you know, how it's going. He saw like how, you know, Nike stock was kind of plummeting, and I was just kind of telling him about the whole Red Nike Reimagined situation. And that was a prime example of just whether people will care about the older release or not, or they'll just switch to the Reimagined pair. Reimagined pair is selling very well, but as you can see, and as we've talked about, the 2019 pair, I think will just always have a place in people's hearts, and it will continually sell. Nice to see a pair of cool gray 11s going out. That's a shoe that, you know, is obviously an instant classic. It's funny because I feel like those aren't the easiest to sell, but I feel like they'll just be like random sales. They're great sales when they do hit, but it's not the easiest sale. So nice to see a pair of those going out. The powder blue UNC lows, I believe that's a pair I just bought yesterday. So, you know, it's nice to always see that turn around really fast. Buy a shoe, sell the same shoe. Oh, you can't get better than that. You know, you just want to keep turning over inventory, especially in today's market. And then these gray fog dunk lows, definitely, you know, sad to see, but it's nice to see that someone can get a pair for an affordable price. But definitely one of the shoes that was a victim of the dunk crash. I know, you know, a couple years ago, I think those were hitting for like $300 or $400, and it is a very nice neutral colorway, but I think you can get a pair for like like 100 to 120 bucks now. Don't know about bigger sizes because that's a small size, but overall, you know, happy to see that people can get a shoe for a good price like that was once going for hundreds of dollars, but definitely a sign of the times for sure. And then of course the towelies, that's definitely a fan favorite. A lot of people, you know that the eyes turn red when they hit the sun, which is a nice touch. And I think that Adidas did really well with that collab. South Park is definitely a very popular show. I was never a huge fan of it, but a lot of people like it. You know, shoes that two audiences will like, you know, South Park fans and Adidas fans, those always tend to do well. So nice to see a pair of those going out as well. Prices are definitely fluctuating on those as well.
I got a shout out to whoever bought the Alma 5s because that used to be my pair. Don't worry guys, they get a good amount of wears out of them. The quality overall make of that shoe is great, but when you have metallic 5s, it's easy to let those go. So shout out to whoever bought those. Bread 4s compared to the reimagined 4s, I'm not going to speak too much of that because the guys did, but the 2019 pair, still my favorite compared to the all leather ones, but nonetheless still great shoes. Stussy pennies, one of my favorite collabs from Stussy that came out a while ago. Recently picked up the black pair myself. Absolutely love them just as much as the khaki ones. So shout out to whoever bought that. Great quality, great sneaker, and actually surprisingly pretty comfortable. Speaking about stuff that they got every retro, Raptor 7s, they've been bringing back every single 7 except that specific 7. So hopefully within the next 2 years, year and a half, who knows, they bring back the Raptor with that classic purple and red and all nubuck or suede upper. But that 2002 pair is great. And last but not least, the Cream Ultra Boost. That colorway had everyone in a chokehold, along with just a regular 1.0 Ultra Boost at the time. I remember wanting a pair of the cream ones pretty bad. I think I settled with an all white pair instead, and then eventually got the original pair with the purple back tab. So, and then also shout out to everyone who's been buying off the eBay. Love coming to a Friday and seeing all these great orders.
Just doing one more thing. Those Stussies just reminded me actually because of that design on there that CDG dropped their foams today again. So hopefully if you're able to pick it up, I just checked because they just dropped at 11, I believe, and most sizes are sold out already.
All right, got a couple more things to grab. Let's pack up all this stuff and see what happens today. Top shelf.
Hi, I'm not sure if you do this or not, but my daughter ordered a pair of Nikes and they don't fit and we can't return them. Do you guys buy them back or resell them, or I don't know if that's even...
It just depends on like what kind of Nikes they are.
If I tell you now, would you be able to tell me, or do you They're girls, they're women, they're Air Maxes. The tag says Nike Air Max EXCEE 6.5 is the size.
Give me 1 second, let me look into that for you.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, that's not one that we'd be interested in buying.
Okay, do you guys know anywhere else I could try to get rid of them? They never fit right.
Where'd you buy them? On StockX, you said?
She got them online, she ordered them online, and then they never fit right, and we didn't return them in time.
What website?
I think it was through Nike.
Oh, then you can definitely return them. I don't know why they would.
Really?
Yeah, I would just call into Nike. They can send you they'll email you a label back. As long as they're new, they should definitely take the return, even if it's over 30 days, 60 days. You could just explain to them that they're still brand new, and they'll definitely issue you a return label, and then you could just send them back, or you could also probably drop them off at a Nike outlet.
Oh, all right, cool. Okay, that's great.
Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day.
Oh, this pack. So this was the authentic jersey they wore in 2015.
Okay.
That's the authentic patch. That's for this jersey.
They went to World Series. I don't know, but
They wore this jersey in the World Series with this patch.
Okay.
Yes. I bought the patch specifically to match the jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. They had Majestic.
Okay.
And then this was the only year with the Mr. Met. 15.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. They're like a brand.
They're classics though.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually not really like a super sneaker guy. I just happen to
Air
like
Forces, like all the colors, stuff like that. It's really classic. And what else did you have? Yeah,
yeah, stuff is just
okay.
It's just a Super Bowl championship.
Okay. Did he give you a price on this?
Well, this year I'm fit for 50.
Okay,
and this year for I guess 150.
Okay, what were you thinking trade wise? Cause this, I'll have to ask him about the jersey.
Yeah, ask him.
I was looking. He's gonna be on his way back.
I was looking at 50, 25. This, let me see. Or maybe he'll do an even swap. I think that'd be fine. That'd be nice too.
But that's
even swap actually what? Like, for this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, see what he says. Okay.
Okay.
So see what he says.
Yeah. Give me a second when he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can ask him about this stuff. I know he'll probably be a lot lower on these two. It's funny. So it's the only giant jersey that sells besides one in Taylor. It's just like the only one that sells. But
yeah, the tuck is big.
Eli, LT.
What do you value this jersey at by itself?
100.
Big?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna try to get 100, but I think you're asking 50 for the hat.
Yeah.
And then these, I don't remember what you're asking.
I think it said 150, but I assume we do less. Was there anything else you were looking at, or?
Well, I was just gonna choose between one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I guess just let us know what you're interested in. This is the right hat, right? This one? So I feel like
so tell me what you think.
We'd be cool with like this stuff for the forces, and then maybe like 25 on top for the hat.
Yeah. So
What
do you think the DeGrom? I mean,
I'm kind of valuing. I mean, we had these at 150, but realistically, I'd probably drop the price.
Right.
So in my head, in a sense, I kind of grouped everything together, like 125-ish range. So yeah, somewhere in that ballpark.
20. I'll give you 20 even.
Yeah, sure. That's cool.
All right, that's good.
You tried these on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually thought they were black. They're not. You guys don't have black one? There's a picture.
So I know it's funny because someone just made us an offer. We have a black pair, but it's not these. These are called the black tea. So I guess it's a brown color. So yeah, let me know how you want to pay the difference. But
cash.
Cash, appreciate it. Awesome. Glad that worked out. Yeah, next time, like I said, just hit us up if you see anything on eBay. We'll obviously hold it.
So what do you guys usually pay for these? Like, how do you?
Honestly, these.
How did you break it down? Just so I know.
I was kind of in like the 70, like 15.
Okay.
Somewhere like in that range.
Okay. Even for tuck stitched, yeah.
Just for us, he doesn't really sell like that. It's just the football jerseys in general are a little harder to move. I know this one's cooler just because it has the Super Bowl patch. But yeah, it was kind of like a weird value. This, I feel like I have no idea, honestly. Like $15, I don't really know. But hey, if we make a killing on the jersey, next time we got you. You know?
No, you're good.
It's hard to tell.
No, you're good.
But I would definitely.
Yeah, this is good though.
It's a nice one. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna put it up with the patch too, just on the side.
At least two.
Here, I gotta say, was trying to get content in the new store, but every time I get a phone call that I have to take, or I got somewhere to go grab something from the warehouses, I miss out on content. But I hope we got some content in this store. And if we don't get content tomorrow, we'll figure out some type of cool stuff to talk about: collection, releases, market changes, how the sneaker industry is turning into the entertainment industry, you know, stuff like that. Guys, anything for the people before we get out of here?
What's up, guys? Yeah, again, not much happened today. Just, you know, shout out to everyone who's coming in store still, even when it's kind of dead. And shout out to the people who are buying online throughout the day.
Alrighty, this shot's Berman's laughing right now. I see those pathetic ass shot he shot. Did you hear what I said yesterday as you were shooting?
Yeah.
I was saying whispering, I was like, he's gonna miss. So this shot's gonna be better than the hoop's crooked, but you know, shoot or shoot, we don't complain. One and done. Catch you guys tomorrow. Hope it's busy tomorrow. Yeah.
That rims.
YouTube, what is good? Happy Saturday. We are here and we have a nice batch of orders starting off at the ones. Crazy colorways going throughout. We got to talk about obviously the 2.0 shattered backboard, because if you guys remember, that shoe was $800 to $1,000. A lot of people like those more than the 1.0. I think that's a little crazy, but still a great shoe. Mids, court purple, silver toe, pine green, 3 pairs that, you know, used to go for a lot more money that we've been price dropping and making sure we can kind of get out the door so we could kind of keep the money turning. Got a pair of KOs right there. Nice pair if you like the KO material. Me personally, not the biggest fan of that. Fire Red 3 next to a metallic 5. This metallic 5 I feel like we had in store size 13 lightly used, and I said, oh, these are gonna go quick. And they definitely didn't go quick. Bread 11 size 9 lightly used. IEs, great shoe for the summer if you ask me personally. Red Flints and the Up Tempo Olympic, that's a 2024 edition. How many times have they made that shoe? At least like 3 or 4 times now. And I believe the difference, well, one of the differences I saw was this, the 8 on the back for Scottie Pippen's numbers just like seems to be way bigger on that pair from the pair that I have personally. We go to the front row, some dunks. Guys, check the price on these dunks. A lot of these dunks are super low, so if you like dunks, start buying them because you can get them for some steals. Tom Sachs black and white Air Force Ones. It's funny because we sold a brown and white Air Force One yesterday and a white gum Air Force One 2 days ago. So shout out to everyone buying the Air Forces. 2 comfy New Balances next to some comfy Yeezys. The Weatherman Kyrie's. 2 awesome Bulls pieces down there. I'm gonna shout out the dude who bought those because because it said he was a repeat client, and we obviously appreciate all the repeat customers. Ernesto from Texas, greatly appreciated. He grabbed the shorts and the shirt. Camel bag price has been going up because I don't really have that many left, and they've been selling. So funny to think, I used to sell for like 25 to 30. Now they're like consistently selling for 35 to 40. So that's always nice. We got a wrestling tee, and we got a Yankees jacket, and that's about it for right now, guys. Anything about the orders of the weekend or anything else?
It's funny because Eddie said that he likes the 1.0 better than the 2.0 on the shot backwards, and I'm like the opposite. I like the 2.0 better. A lot of people do love the 1.0 with the shot backwards. That 2.0 for me is just like, it's just got the Chicago blocking, just the all one color, white, or in that case cream with the black check. That pair is just super fire. That's a pair that I really like that hopefully I can get within the next few months. Working on that. Shoe has gone down a lot along with the other ones, but that one is super fire. A little bit rare, not one you see all the time. Looking at the 3-1s, the core purples, the silver toe, and the pine greens just taking me back to 2020, and you know, it's crazy to see where those are at. At one point we were selling the core purples and the pine greens pretty easily. Now not so much. It's kind of like we're getting that shoe a little bit more frequently lately, so that's kind of crazy. A pair of OGs that don't get enough love, that's not going for like a lot of money right now, but does pretty well for us. The Fire Red 3s, super beautiful pair. I think it's one of those pairs that kind of gets swept on the rug. It is a little brighter than the last pair, but it is still nonetheless a really good pair. Metallic 5, still need to say much about that one. That's a classic there. Those Scottie Pippen up tempos, when we got them in, I didn't know they had released that early because I had just seen on like Sneaker News or something like that they were re-releasing, so didn't know they were out already. But that pair is super fire. Team USA has one more exhibition today later on against, I think, Germany or South Sudan, one of the two. I can't really remember. Yeah, nice pair going out right before the Olympics. Berwin got his Team USA basketball shirt on, so it's nice complimentary right there. Those 1906 Rs, I know Abe bought those the other day, and honestly, when I saw how clean they were and with how popular 1906 the model is, I kind of knew that shoe was gonna go by pretty fast. I'm wearing my pair today, super comfortable. Honestly, it might be just a model of the year or silhouette of the year, just because I think that shoe is just very popular right now. Everyone loves them. And then two other shoes I really like, the Tom Sachs. That's my favorite colorway right there. I haven't worn mine in a while. I do need to bring mine out soon. And those black and white Air Forces, not the biggest Air Force One guy, but that colorway is really fire. You know me, you know I love black shoes, and you know I just love the white Nike hit on that one. So that pair definitely dipped a lot from what it used to be to what it is now, but again, it's still a really good pair. And then shout out to the people who bought the clothing. Shout out to Ernesto buying 2 nice bull pieces to wear together, just so something else, which is really dope. But yeah, shout out to everyone for something, and yeah, it's gonna be a good Saturday.
What's up, guys? Great batch. You know, nice Royal Ones on top. Those KOs, definitely happy to see those going out, and I didn't even know how long we had actually had those. You know, when we had seen that they had sold, I had pointed out that it was a very early inventory number. That's kind of crazy because I just didn't know how much of a relic that actually was. So nice to see those going out. Definitely not a fan of those. I don't like that material on those at all. Very clean pair of Bred 11s going out. There's something about Bred 11s when they're just like super clean, you know, no real flaws on them at all. Those uppers get creased very easily. Sometimes even when it's not visible, you can definitely still tell up close. And then alongside a beautiful pair of black metallic 5s, can't go wrong with there. The Nike hit on the back, very clean size 13 going out. And then obviously a wide variety of other shoes that I will let Berwin cover. Yeah.
Shattered Backboard 2.0, probably have to agree with Jordan on that, is my favorite compared to the 1.0. I will say the 1.0 definitely has better materials as far as like the leather goes, but nonetheless still my favorite color blocking of that one. Metallic 5s, can't wait to see the reiteration of the ones coming out next year. I know we just got official pics of the Black Cement 3s coming out later this year. Not too sure how I feel about it just yet. Right now the 2018 is still one of my favorites. The Olympic up tempos, the guys touched on it. I am wearing USA gear, as you guys can see, because they're playing today. Shout out to Team USA. Hopefully they win the gold this year. It looks like they can, but you know, the Olympics aren't that easy. The Weatherman Kyries, seems like whenever we get those in, with box, no box, used or new, they seem to sell. That's definitely a basketball shoe that we love getting in, or at least I do. I especially love how it like commemorates the KD Weatherman, so shout out to Kyrie on that one. And shout out to everyone who bought off the eBay. The camo bags, definitely love seeing those go out. And it's crazy how like we're almost running out of them, because I know we had a ton of them in the beginning, and the camo bags definitely one of my favorite sellers on eBay. So again, shout out to everyone off the eBay. Hopefully we have a great Saturday.
Shout out to everyone off the eBay. Shout out to everyone watching the content. Greatly appreciate the support. Let's pack up all this stuff and see what happens today.
Yeah. So the Space Jams.
Oh, nice.
I just got them for retail. I thought I was gonna wear them.
Got you.
Turns out I'm not.
Do you have a price in mind for them at all?
Just trying to get back what I paid, or whatever you guys are willing to do.
What about these guys?
These I paid $280. On
Some do like as low as like 250. They're not worn, but I know they're a little yellow from just how old they are.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
And you said retail on these was how much?
I think it was 190.
And where'd you get them, Nike or something? Or?
Yeah, I got them on the sneakers app.
No, no worries. I was just gonna say, like, if we can't pay you the retail, you might as well just return them.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I would do like 175, the lowest you could.
Kind of low, man.
No, yeah, I know they weren't that popular.
Yeah. I would say, I mean, they're dope. I would suggest probably just returning them because we'd probably be like 140. They're going for like 175, 185 ish.
Okay.
These I could check, but it's another shoe that kind of doesn't sell like they used to for sure.
Yeah, no, they're an older pair.
Yeah.
Would you do 150 on these?
I could check for you and see what's here. These I'd be really low though, honestly. I'd be like 180. Yeah, and I feel like I'm kind of like stuck there just because I feel like they're not really going to sell for us.
Yeah, no, I get it.
With the yellowing and stuff. I mean, it's a good shoe. It's just marketable stuff's a little more difficult lately. And you said you want to be at 150 there?
If you could.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, good.
Never even took them out the box.
Yeah, it's one of those shoes that I got for myself too, and I'm like, I'll wear them one day, but...
I wish they came out with the highs, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had to do the lows.
They probably will soon.
Yeah, seriously.
Like they come out with everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do 150 on these if you want. That's cool.
I'm just trying to get rid of them.
How would you, like, payment? Do you have Venmo?
Whatever. Yeah, whatever's easiest for you.
Venmo's cool.
Cash App, Zelle, whatever.
Want to bring up your code, we can do that.
Yeah.
And you want to hold on to these probably?
Yeah, I mean, what do you recommend I do these? Just like put them on eBay or something?
I mean, yeah, definitely eBay. I would say maybe StockX or GOAT. It's just with the yellowing, it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
they're all going to be yellowed, so like sometimes they'll pass stuff because it's like just the age.
Do you think StockX would take them? Because I see on there they're like 330.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just top offers like 210. I would say you could try. I honestly don't sell as much on StockX as GOAT, so should go through, just double check you got it.
Got it. Thanks, my friend.
Yeah, no,
appreciate it, man.
Bro. Appreciate you. Have a good week.
Thanks for the advice, man.
Oh yeah, anytime. Have a good one. So I'm glad we got a little content today because again, it's been slow. I think a lot of people are on vacation, going to the beach. I'm personally trying to figure out a vacation on my own, but Space Jam 11 lows, 150, a little under retail. They're not really going for much above 150, but I personally like the shoe and I think there's, it's not a terrible purchase right now, especially if you get it under retail. I feel like, you know, we'll probably list them for 225 on eBay, hopefully get like 190 after fees eventually, or hopefully someone walks in the store and we can sell them for retail and make just a little bit of margin there. So that's what's going on today. Is that a Fusion box or Jordan 20?
One of them's a Fusion box. They've all just been sitting in the closet for years and years and years.
Gotcha.
Tell me right on those. I don't know if you'll buy them. What else you doing?
Yeah, we could check them out. What is there like a lot that you need help carrying?
No, I got one more box and then like 3 pairs not in the box.
Okay, because I was saying he can help you if you need help. The Vim, or whatever the heck these are called. These are low-key kind of fire. And obviously you were just looking for cash for everything. Do you have like any price in mind or?
Not necessarily.
Gotcha. It's definitely kind of stuff on the lower end nowadays. We can see kind of what we can come out to. And you're just looking to sell it all right now, like store credit or anything?
Yeah.
Laser Fusions. That's crazy. Yeah, this stuff was sitting for a minute, huh?
Yeah, and everything, I mean, pretty much everything here is like an old release.
Yeah,
so they've been sitting since then.
Cool. Was there like anything you were expecting for the whole lot?
No, not really. I think these ones, these Kobe's, are probably worth the most.
Gotcha.
Of all of them. Hard to take a guess.
Yeah, the Kobe market definitely is a little higher than this stuff for sure. At least you got some good wear out of all these.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything I got new too, which was nice.
Oh, wow. So yeah, you definitely did your thing.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then I was into it for a while, and then just kind of at some point, you end up putting on the same shoes every day.
I got like some stuff I'm gonna keep.
Yeah.
Just to keep.
Yeah, I would say these are definitely the most valuable out of the batch.
Yeah.
Was there any like value in mind for these guys?
No. I'm looking to hear what you have to say.
Gotcha.
I maybe have a number in head, but I'm not really sure.
For just these or for the whole lot?
For just those.
Where are you thinking of just those?
Like, I've seen new ones go for like an absurd amount of money.
Yeah.
Like 6-ish?
Yeah, that might be tough. I could check and see. I know we've had used pairs before, and it's very hard to get that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had eBay or something like that. Maybe throwing them up there, but I feel like realistically, honestly, wouldn't sell for that much even on there. Honestly. These are interesting.
Yeah. That was like, when did I get those? That was like Kanye Warm, and I was like, that was fucking sweet.
Yeah. I feel like I've sold this brand before, like once.
They're like a Japanese company.
Yeah. This lot of stuff, like anything in mind for the whole lot?
No.
No. Gotcha. Obviously, this stuff I'd be pretty low on, honestly. And these I can kind of give you a separate number. See what you think. So for all this stuff collectively, I came out to a little under 2, but I can call like 200. For these, I'd probably be at like 200. So it's like 4 for everything kind of thing.
What about without those visrooms? I think I could do legwork on these and probably get more.
Yeah. What do you
just
got?
Doing the lead. I've seen them go for like 4.
Oh, really?
Those ones, the patchwork ones specifically, I can't find anymore.
Interesting. What do you value, like, the whole lot with upping your price on these?
I think these all for 2 is fine. I mean, I don't know what's... These probably aren't worth anything. Those in bronze can't be worth much. So
let's say I said 2 for this whole lot without these.
Yeah.
What do you need more on these to make it the whole lot? You know what I mean? Or are you just like in the like 300 or 400 ballpark just for these?
I do like 200 just for those.
Yeah, I think that's difficult. And what about these?
I would like a little more than 2 for those. Do like closer to 3 or 3.
I don't think so. I do see what you're seeing, but I think a lot of that's just like skyball.
Yeah.
The pairs that we've had like literally take a while to sell for 3 on eBay, and they've been in better condition. So it's kind of like
which is fair.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gamble.
Would you do 450 for all of these? I have some 3s and 4s I'm going to come back with.
Yeah.
And if you want, I'll bring those back if you want to do research in the meantime, and we could talk about those again.
Could you just do 5 for everything? Because like low key, these don't really have much much value.
Sure.
These might have some value. These maybe will get like 80 to 100. And obviously these, hopefully we'll obviously get some value out of them.
Is that your top dollar with those in it?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they're gonna sell like that for that amount. I mean, you know, I could be totally wrong. But yeah, I feel like 5's kind of top.
I'll do 5.
That's cool?
Yeah, that's fair.
What's the best way of payment for you?
What are my options?
Do you have Venmo, Zelle?
I could do Venmo.
Venmo? Yeah, Venmo's cool with you. I could do that. You want to bring up your code real quick, scan it. Just double check it when it should be all good. Sweet, man. Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Have a good one, man. Thank you. So, this is definitely some interesting stuff we just bought and an interesting negotiation. That's, to me, how a negotiation should go. In a sense, someone tells you they don't know their offer or their price, and then you give them a price, and then they have a price, and then we go back and forth, and then we make a deal. I might have paid a little high, but he is right. These actually are super rare, and they go for some bread online. Hopefully, they actually sell for us for some bread. And then a lot of this other stuff is kind of garbage. These, low-key, I feel like might be worth some bread, but I didn't even check, so I probably should have checked. And obviously, the code Kobe's. I'd assume like $350 on eBay maybe. And then obviously, you know, we get like roughly 3 back there. Hopefully we get at least 2 here, that's 5. And all this stuff in the middle could be profit, could be decent. These LeBrons used to go for a lot of money, or at least it used to be sought after. Now we'd be lucky to get $100 for just these. And the other stuff is definitely not the best, but shouts to him for stopping by. I'm glad we got a negotiation and buyout on camera.
Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of?
Yeah, bro.
Cool. We got it in the shipping boxes. Nice. So, you get these for retail?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
My Nike is pretty good.
Yeah, solid. Some people are like super lucky, you know, and some just like never hit. It's crazy.
After years.
You always got pretty lucky with them?
Yeah, for the most part, yep.
Solid.
Everything I hit, I bring here anyway.
What were you looking for both?
I was thinking 200.
Alright.
230.
So 430 for both. Are you an 11.5 or you just happen to hit?
I'm 11.5.
Oh, nice. You just didn't feel like keeping these?
Nah, like, lately I just don't wear the sneakers. Like, I have my rotation and then that's it. If I
feel
flip
that.
it, then I flip it.
I mean, these are good pairs to hit. Like, obviously, like, you would think these would be going for more, but it's just
the market now.
Yeah, just the market nowadays is pretty crazy. I do 420. I guess cool.
420?
420.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, cool. How did you have you get paid before here?
Yeah, Zelly.
Zell? Gotcha.
Zelly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Appreciate it, man.
You, man.
Have a good one.
You too, bro.
And that's so funny, we just bought another one of these. Any prices in mind for them?
200 or 100.
200, 200, 100?
Yeah.
Got you. Did you get these like Nike?
Yeah.
I would say maybe just return them, just because I feel like they're selling for about 200, 215 right now. And you're just looking to sell it all, right? You're just looking to sell it all? Yeah, gotcha. I feel like I would take these for 170. I would take these for 150. And these I might just pass on just because like I know they're super low and they just don't really sell for us. I'd only be at like $40, honestly. Yeah. Just the dunk highs, like any colorway really doesn't sell.
Yeah, because it's a lot of
right
now.
So, I mean, if you have the means to return them, I would just say maybe just do that. It might be worth it. Or if you're cool with those prices, that works too, but...
How much you got for these?
170.
And then this is just 150?
150, yeah. These are going for like 2. These are going for like 225.
Can you do 170 both?
I couldn't, just because most of the profit right there, you know, whether we sell it for like 170 to 200, it's like that's a little bit of profit we'd make here. So I'd probably be stuck at 150, 170. And these like
those pass.
Yeah. I mean, that's like 170, 150, and 50 would help. $10 more on those, but I don't know if that would make sense for you.
Yeah, I'll take this too.
These two?
Yeah, the sell.
What's the best way of payment for you, bro?
You do Zelle.
Good. Just try like one arm or anything?
Yeah, just one side, just the left side.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, everyone's been selling these, so it's been one of those things. So we got 320 total. All good?
Yep.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank
Have a good
you so
weekend,
much.
bro. Get up here. It was quite the day today. Got some stuff done. Bought a North Face jacket in the 90-degree weather. I gotta shout out Elias because every time I put up some good Kobe's, I feel like he'd be sniping them. He doesn't even make offers to the point where he just bought a bunch of stuff. We'll probably send him a partial refund on one of the items because we greatly appreciate the support. Here's a PSA, guys. Definitely want to wear your shoes because you might end up with shoes that are gonna fall apart like these. More of a reason that I gotta get my sneaker collection video done. I know I've been saying I'm gonna do it, but it's just hard to get done, guys. Other than that, I know everyone wants to go home. Anything for the people?
USA is trash. That's all I have to say, man. Yeah, USA just looks terrible. Joel Embiid is terrible. That just further proves that he's not the best player in the world and Jokic is better. And we're really cooked in the next Olympics because LeBron won't be there, KD won't be there, Steph won't be there. I feel like someone else is probably missing, but yeah, we're so cooked. So
yeah, what Jordan said, I don't follow basketball at all, but watching some of that game was rough. On the books, they were definitely heavy favorites. Didn't look like it on the court. So other than that, though, shout out to everyone who pulled up today. Definitely was a little bit busier today than it has been. Obviously, Saturdays, you know, normally going to be busier. Thanks everyone for shopping online. You know, sales are going crazy throughout the day on eBay. So shout out to everyone who's buying. Shout out to Elias, keeps copping stuff, pulling the trigger regardless. So need more people like him for sure.
The Jinx fit. Almost Jinx
It was
fit.
pretty close. Time was dialing down, and I was like, damn, if they lose, I'm never gonna wear this shirt when they play again. But they didn't, so you'll see me in this shirt more often, at least when they play. Well, shout to Team USA. Gold is the goal. Also, dropping a video tomorrow on a Sunday. It's gonna be an in-store vid, not a regular GoPro vid, so shout out to everyone watching that. And again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to everyone who's been watching their TikToks and the Reels and the Shorts. We've been trying to be more consistent with that. Off to the one and done.
Alright, here we go. Wrapping up another weekend. One and done. See you guys on Tuesday.
Oh.